Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. The Indie World Showcase is now up and I'm about to live react to it, so let's watch it together and see what kind of surprises are awaiting us. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to Indie World. I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler. We're here to take you through another great selection of indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
No matter what type of games you're into,
Bomb Rush.
Alright, now this is what I call a funky future. I could use a backpack like that.
me too. Starting out as a nobody in a sprawling metropolis,
I can get
making
on
a
board
name
with
for
this.
yourself won't be easy. But as you expand your crew with additional playable characters and make use of the intuitive trick system to get around town, you'll edge closer to becoming an all-city king.
This is kind of cool.
Backed by beats from a wide range of musical talent, you'll grind, paint, and combo your way to becoming one of the greatest graffiti artists around. But you'd better protect your neck because all that artwork will attract some unwanted attention.
Of course.
Reclaim the streets when Bomb Rush Cyberpunk arrives as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch
looks pretty cool.
next year.
I just love this design though. Aww. Oh, this is super cute. A photo. I like photo adventures.
Hej! Hejsan! Jag är Niklas. Och jag är Lukas. Vi på Samsung Made och resten av utvecklingsteamet är riktigt stolta för att presentera vårt fotoäventyrsspel Toa.
Hey, that's a nice one. It reminds me of the photos you can take in this laid-back adventure that's all about capturing the moment and helping people out along the way.
With its charming hand-drawn style, you'll explore different regions inspired by the Scandinavian countryside. Chat with quirky characters, solve their problems by taking neat snaps with your camera, and make your way through a relaxing landscape
I like
while
this a
listening
lot.
to some totally chill beats.
Get ready to say cheese when Toem arrives this fall.
Cool. Definitely gonna pick that up. Interesting.
Place cards strategically to help them conquer the loop and then do it all again.
The more
Interesting.
loops you complete, the more cards you'll uncover.
Break the spiral and save the world when Loop Hero arrives on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Not bad. It looks
A boy,
really pretty.
a ship, and an ocean that stretches as far as the eye can see. Who'd have thought that the apocalypse would ever be so relaxing?
And yet it is. In this stirring puzzle-solving
One can
adventure,
only hope.
you get to captain your own seafaring vessel and explore a vast flooded landscape, tackle mighty
is really
storms,
interesting.
and overcome conundrums as you embark on a voyage to find a new home.
Set in a beautifully realized post-apocalyptic world, it's an emotional, meditative journey that anyone can enjoy. Whether you played the first game in the series, far loan sales, or not.
Set sail for the horizon in far, changing tides, coming to the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Cool. We got a lot of stuff coming in 2022. Ooh. Ooh. That looks really interesting to me.
That smells both rich and satisfying. I bet it's got enough caffeine to wake the dead. Can I get a cup?
Sure, flavoursome storytelling and aromatic atmosphere go hand in hand in this anime-style experience where the dead get one last night to mingle with the living and discuss the finer points of life and death
I kind of like
over a
that.
beverage or two.
It's a really interesting idea.
Immerse yourself in new story content and enjoy remastered visuals in this expanded director's cut of the original game. There's even a new studio mode where you can create your own dialogue and stories.
Make yours a grande with NECROBARISTA Final Pour.
Oh, that's cool.
Launching as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo
Might have to
Switch
check that out this
later
weekend.
today.
It's time for some updates. Let's quickly catch up on several games we've featured previously in Indie World that you can play today.
Oh. Oh, it's cute.
It's time to grow your own adventure. Become the guardian of the grove and explore a vibrant island to inspire its inhabitants. Fend off the invasive rot and rebuild your home. Take on requests from villagers, solve puzzles, and do everything you can to help restore the community. Rise to greatness in Garden Story, arriving as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Don't just fight with a sword, date one. In this heartfelt dungeon crawling dating sim, use the in-game cash you earn from fighting monsters
Because why
to
not?
woo your weapons on romantic outings. Multiple combat styles just means more cuties to forge relationships with. After all, a couple that slays together stays together.
Oh my goodness.
Capture the hearts of your arsenal in Boyfriend Dungeon, cleaving its way onto Nintendo Switch later today.
In this prequel to the original AXIOM VERGE,
This is coming out today.
a new hero fights for her life, empowered by the same microscopic machines that gradually consume her humanity. With two interconnected worlds to explore, hack, and fight your way through, walk that thin line between dream and nightmare as you discover the origins of the AXIOM VERGE universe. AXIOM VERGE 2 comes to Nintendo Switch later today. I can't wait to dig into all those games.
Speaking of
Shovel Knight?
digging, let's continue with the show.
Yep. Interesting.
Fight to bury the competition, literally. And as an exclusive feature to Nintendo Switch, if you have any of the Shovel Knight series amiibo figures, use them to call on a familiar fairy friend to accompany you on your adventure.
It'll be a night to remember when Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon is unearthed on Nintendo Switch this holiday. And almost infinite colorful islands to build on. You can create the city of
Seems
your
like a very
dreams
chill
over
experience.
and over in no time at all.
The world is yours to build in Islanders Console Edition, coming as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. familiar heroes from the Metal Slug series, including Marco, Tarma, Theo, and Eri, it's your job to wipe out the enemy forces by any means possible. Position your troops correctly on the battlefield, and you'll even be able to use the sync skill to deal extra damage with multiple heroes.
Head for a new front line when Metal Slug Tactics blasts onto Nintendo Switch next year. You might have already played Tetris, but Tetris Effect Connected is something different.
Oh, wow.
It's the iconic puzzle game, but one that goes to another plane of enlightenment.
As well as the single-player journey mode, take on your friends competitively in zone battle locally or online, or play connected mode and work together to clear 3 playfields as one. It even includes cross-platform multiplayer, so it's easier to find people to play with or against. And since it's on the Nintendo Switch system, you can take the experience with you wherever you are.
Feel the connection in Tetris Effect Connected. Arriving on Nintendo Switch, October 8th.
Not too far away. Interesting. Ooh, later today.
We're nearly done, but before we go, here's an update on another game coming to Nintendo Switch very soon from our friends at Chucklefish.
Oh.
It's nearly time to head eastward, coming to Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive, September 16th.
Cool.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop later today.
So that's the end of today's Indie World. There are so many diverse indie games to be found on Nintendo Switch, and we really enjoy showing them to you on behalf of our many development and publishing partners around the world.
As always, a big thank you to everyone in the indie community working on games for Nintendo Switch. And thank you for joining us today.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account at IndieWorldNA to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Well, cool. Pretty solid show overall. I think my favorite was, I think it was called NECROBARISTA. That game looks like a lot of fun. But let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite indie title? Which one are you most excited for? And I will see you guys in the next one.